Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Kara, and whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another BYOP video. I'm excited, not sure why I did that, but if you want to see the palette that I created for SeptAMBER, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think, and if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with those who feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community. You know I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. That light's out the way. So how are you? I'm great. It's raining. It's a rainy Tuesday. I'm here ready to plan some makeup and do some filming. I'm in the process of taking out my beret. So we're doing this little makeshift bun. I know it's off center, but it took me a lot to get this up because y'all know I don't do hair. But y'all, the frizz is coming back and I'm so excited. Although that means I'm gonna have to do my hair again, but you know, we'll work it out. Let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer, and let's go ahead and get this started. If you are new to this series, this is a series we, myself and my friend Kelly over at Keep Beauty Real have been doing for going on 3 years, I would say, where we are using our indie singles to create palettes based around a theme. We pick 10 shades and a theme each month, and we've run out of themes, so we have started to collect themes from you all. So if you have any themes, please let myself or Kelly know, and we are going to try to incorporate these into our palette, our BYOP palettes, because we are running out, but y'all have had some really creative themes that we've done. So excited to do this. This is an open collab, so if you are a content creator here on YouTube or the Instagram or the TikTok, definitely create your own palette and send it to us so we can put it in our stories. I love to see the palettes that people create. The only rule is 10 shades. That's it. So we're gonna get into this month's palette, which is SeptAMBER. When I thought about this, it made me think of a fragrance from Gallagher Fragrances called SeptAMBER. I didn't really get it, but then I'm like, oh, amber. I really thought this one out. Now, I usually make these BYOP palettes kind of at the last minute and they come out great, but I actually made this one about a week ago and I just looked at it again and I was like, nah, this one's really cool. I really like it. Don't forget to check out Kelly's video after this one, and if any other collaborators participated, I will have their information linked as well. So let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit so that y'all can see the colors, and then I'll turn it back up. Y'all know I have my handy dandy KKW Beauty and Mario palette. This thing is really come in handy, y'all. And here's my SeptAMBER palette. I just tried to take some of my ambery colored singles and also bring some other nice shades in here to give us a nice little fall sensation. And I really like it. So I'm gonna get ready to tell you the brands I chose and do the swatches. So I'm gonna leave the lighting down just like this so you can see the colors for accuracy. All right, and I have my magnet. I don't have the real thick one this time, so I shouldn't break any shades. This first shade is by Sydney Grace and it's called Aztec Ruins. I've had this one for a long time. Next from Sydney Grace, we have the shade Apricot. This is one of my favorite shades from Cleona. This is the shade Brit Brit. Next from Terra Moons, we have the shade Harvest. From Cleona, we have the shade Firewood. From Cleona, we have Chocolate Orange. From Sydney Grace, we have Back to School. From Sydney Grace, we have Toffee. I don't know where this is from, y'all. There's nothing on the back, but I was gonna say the U Beauty palette. I feel like it's from Glaminatrix, so I don't know what this shade is called, but I love this. It's so grungy and so mustardy. It really looks like a Glaminatrix shade. That's the only thing I think that I would have, because I did dismantle my U Beauty palette. And I know the shade names weren't on the back. I'm almost certain that they weren't. So that's unfortunate, very unfortunate. But look at that color, y'all. That is such a nice color. I'm almost certain it's Glaminatrix. And lastly, from Terra Moons, we have Cosmic Noon. And here is my SeptAMBER palette. This is probably one of my favorite palettes. This one, and I want to say last month. I love this color story. I need to take a picture of this one. This is one of my standouts in my mind. So let me know what you think about this color story, and we're gonna go ahead and get into looks. I think I'm gonna do 2 looks. I am filming something after this. I'll just have to have on 2 different looks, and that's okay. That's all right. All right, so I'm wearing the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I have nice clean brushes to work with as well. So for the first look, I am gonna go right into this grungy shade. I'm so excited to use this one. So I have a BK Beauty 201 brush. And we're gonna just, yeah, I'm almost certain, because it just reminds me of the Glaminatrix mattes. They have a little kick up to them, and I just can't think of any other unlabeled matte shade that I would have except from Glaminatrix. Oh, I love that shade. That is so beautiful. I'm just gonna continue to build this up. And I'm gonna also now go into the Toffee shade from Sydney Grace. I'm gonna take that on this BK Beauty A504 brush. I'm gonna take a flat shader brush from Morphe and my Cali Ray setting spray, and I think I am gonna go into, let's do oh my gosh, there's so many really good choices for this look, but I'm gonna go into Cosmic Noon. I just think the shift on that shade is so pretty. I'm just gonna press it. Now I'm gonna take this brush here from Blends, and I'm gonna go into Harvest. And then back into our Unknown shade here. Felt like I lost a little bit of the mustard. All right, I'm gonna be mixing these 2 for the under eye. I'm gonna use this same brush from Blends. And we need an inner corner point. And I think for that, I'm gonna go with the shade Apricot from Sydney Grace. All right, and here is our first look. So let me know your thoughts on that. I love that. That's really pretty. And I'm gonna finish it at the end, but we're gonna go right into look number 2. Now for look number 2, I wanna go into Back to School from Sydney Grace. We're gonna go right in with that deep shade. I'm just bringing over what's already on the brush. I'm gonna take my crease brush with that same shade here on the inner part of the lid. Then I'm gonna go into Toffee. Next, what shade is this? I can't remember. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake on the shade. So I'm about to use Harvest. I used Firewood. Yeah, Firewood, not Harvest. I'm about to use Harvest though. What do I want to use? Yeah, I'm gonna use Harvest. So Harvest is actually this shade from Terra Moons. Taking the other side of the Morphe shader. So I'm gonna do Harvest right here, and then I'm gonna do Brit Brit, just because I love that shade. I'm gonna do that over top of this inner part. I'll be so sad if I don't use that. I love that shade. I feel like the lighting is so dark today. All right, going into the under eye and using Back to School, just lightly on a lens brush, very, very light. And then for the inner corner highlights, I'm going to use Aztec Ruins. And there is look number 2. I love both of these. Oh my gosh, I do. So let me get my liner. Oh, it's right here. You already know what it's about to be. Rich Brown by Melt. Yes, sorry, but this is the GOAT, okay? The GOAT for liner. Look at the ease. Look at the ease. And that's it. What's this? Okay, for mascara, let's do a different one today. Let's do this Lethal Cosmetics mascara in the shade Coil. This is gonna be so nice and fall as, and you know what? I had mascara on earlier, so this isn't going on super great, but that's okay. All right, here are 2 looks for SeptAMBER. I love them both. I don't think I can, I don't know if I can pick a favorite. I was gonna say this one because I can see more of that grungy mustardy yellow, but I really like both of these. So yes, on my cheeks, just so you know, I have on the Fenty Hot Cheeks, y'all. I just got that from her sale in Juicy Peach. And on my lips, I'm wearing my favorite Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Petal. So that's it for these looks, and I really like them. They don't even look super different from afar, so that's good. All right, very good. I am happy with that. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know if you have any of these shades. Now let me tell you about next month. So next month, we got a suggestion to create a palette based on our high school style. That's gonna be so interesting. So I can't wait to see what I'm gonna come up with for that, because I just remember wearing the black lip liner with the icy iridescent Wet n Wild gloss. Did anybody else do that? And I used to wear like shirts from Rave and 579. So I am definitely telling my age because those stores do not exist anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's that. Oh, Contempo Casuals. Remember Contempo? Didn't Contempo become Wet Seal? Anyway, this will be a great conversation for the next video. So let me know what you think about these looks, and please don't forget to check out Kelly's video or any other collaborators videos that I put in the description box. Lately, I feel like it's just been me and Kelly, which is cool, but it's an open collab, so feel free to join. I do hope that this video inspired you to shop your stash, pull out your singles, pull out some shades that you don't normally use. I feel like because mine are in this palette, wherever I sat it, oh, right here, I'm like, what? I would be more likely to grab for this. I'm pretty much a palette girl, so I would be, yeah, more likely to grab for this than I would for singles. I wish like more brands would just sell empty palettes like this. I know Lemonatrix did it one time, but when I went to purchase it, it was sold out already, because I love doing this. This is great. But then, you know what? This deters me from using my square shades. There's always something, isn't it? Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and you know I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Go on, block your